What's going on, Pokemon Go trainers? Welcome to the podcast where we take Pokemon Go way more seriously than we do ourselves. Lured Up is part of the Pokemon Professor Network. Today is March 30th, 2022. I'm your host, Ken Pescator, joined by my co-host, Adam Tuttle. Adam, yo, hello.
Yo, hello.
Yo, ho, ho. And a bottle of...
Rumpelstiltskins?
Sure. What's going on, brother?
It's almost April. What is happening?
Dude, this month was... It fucking flew by, dude. Like, I don't even know what happened.
It got on the back of Lugia's wings and just was like, boom, I'm out of here.
Aeroblast. It aeroblasted away.
Oh, no.
And it was like, fuck March. April's coming through.
Sacred flame.
Oh, shit. So we got a lot to talk about today. We got some big news, man. We got some big news.
Big news. B-I-G.
We'll start off as usual by recapping and prepping. We're going to recap the last week of gameplay like the Lush Jungle event and help prep you for what's next, and that's April Fool's, Adam. Does that mean 8-bit sprites?
Oh my gosh. I need them.
I only want it now because I remember last April Fool's I was like, I'm done with that shit. But now so many new Pokemon have been released. I'm like, okay, I kind of want to see it. I kind of want to see them again.
I wish there was a toggle. I just want a toggle so I could look at that or not. You know what I mean?
Can you imagine if they like showed up on the world map like a 2D flat like Minecraft style? Just kind of like
that would be
cool
wild.
As shit.
But I think in your collection you should be allowed to have a toggle between sprites and the Pokemon Go like.
It's got to be a temporary thing. It's got to be a temporary. Anyway, Mudkip Community Day Classic has been announced, and it's this weekend. So that's exciting. Or next week. Is it next weekend? Next weekend. Can't wait. It's a good one.
I can't wait only because I need the XL candies for my Hundo.
There you go. Now you're getting somewhere. See, now you're getting somewhere. You're playing with some purpose, Adam.
Yeah, I'm no longer looking at these as great. I still don't have my Venusaur maxed out all the way. So when we got Bulbasaur Community Day, that was like, okay, I'll catch a few. I don't need them, but I'll play a little bit. I'll get excited for a little while. So
the Mudkip Day, we'll get there, but it is a 3-hour event, just like Stuffle. So we'll talk about that. It's been the fucking hot button of the community over the last week. So we'll get through that. We have dates for GoFest 2022, Adam. This is big fucking news. This is huge.
This is the BIGG news.
No, it's, everyone has been talking over the past couple of weeks. When are we going to get the news? And it's always like late April, early May. Boom. At the time of recording this hasn't even been announced yet. We're like the Great Kreskin. We're just predicting that tomorrow at 8 a.m. Pacific time, GoFest will be announced. Hopefully they don't change the copy because we're going off
this whole podcast.
We're going off our embargoed press conference or press release. Anyway, and then we'll have a raid guide and battle party for the upcoming Tapu Bulu.
Tapu what?
So plenty to talk about, but I want to start the show and I want to give a huge shout out to Salt and Gnar from Pokemon Go Radio. So they recorded an episode last week. At the end of the episode, they announced that they're going to be hanging up the headphones on Pokemon Go Radio and starting a new venture after their next episode. So their next episode will be the last episode of Pokemon Go Radio. So Salt, Gnar, we love you guys so much. Thank you for everything you've done for the Pokemon Go community. Adam, if you remember back,
the Maripup?
Not just the Maripup. 214 episodes. What number are we on? Why did I have 124 here? We're not on episode 1. Did I say that in the beginning? Did I say episode 124?
I don't know. You might have.
What the fuck?
You've written it twice. What is this?
Why did I?
224?
What the fuck did I write this? What number is this? This is 214. 214. Did I say 124?
Oh my gosh, you're going to have to go back and do some magical editing.
Fuck that. 214 is the episode. But 214 episodes ago, our first guests on Lured Up was Salt and Gnar. They were our first guests on the first ever episode of Lured Up. So these guys have been a part of the scene for a long time. They've done
Amazing
They've done awesome
things.
shit. Yo, and I've always said, I don't care what these guys are talking about. They're great podcasters, and I'm going to listen to them. So I encourage everyone, if you're fans of Pokemon Go Radio, keep an eye out for their next project. I'm sure it's going to be fucking awesome, and it'll probably be about fucking steaks and wooden chairs or some shit. But I'll listen. Yeah, I'll listen. So that being said, if we do have any new listeners this week that have come over from the Pokemon Go Radio community, welcome. We appreciate you being here. We say bad words. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's part
Ken's
of it.
not sorry. He says
I'm kind of not sorry. But honestly, there's been a couple core Pokemon Go podcasts in the sphere for a long time, and Pokemon Go Radio has absolutely been a staple in the community. So Salt and Nar, salute, man. Thank you for everything that you've done for this community. You guys are awesome. Crushed it. All right, Adam, let's get into this shit. Let's talk a little Lush Jungle, which was pretty cool. Well, before we talk about the weekend spotlight, the park spotlight, let's just talk about the event itself. It wrapped up yesterday, Tuesday the 29th at 8 p.m. We had Shiny Cottony released. We had Fomantis, Lurantis, and Tapu Lele as making their debut during the event. We had the Akala Island special research. We had timed research. We had a bunch of shiny spawns. Paris is like, everybody's still hunting Paris really strong. So that's been really cool to see. We had Spotlight Hour this past Tuesday. Not a single fucking shiny for me.
Not a shiny for me.
Son of a- God damn it.
I handed the phone to the Ashton for his account, and it's like he just tapped a whole bunch of them, and he's like, "Yeah, they're all facing me." He's like, "I clicked them all." He's like, "There's no shiny."
You're promoting the shiny check culture to your son. Tell him to catch those damn Paris.
He doesn't have that much room.
No, but we had Metapod in the wild. That's always fun. Every time I would catch it, I would just scream maximum hardness. We had Hoot Hoot Sudowoodo.
If it was shiny, it'd be even cooler. I'd love to see a red Metapod.
So apparently Metapod was not available as a shiny in the wild. So, and Niantic's got to get their wires straight here, because sometimes evolutions can be shiny in the wild, sometimes they can't. And I think what it is if it's a 2-stage evolution, that can be, the base can be shiny, the second stage can be shiny in the wild. But no, fuck that. Blastoise has been shiny in the wild. Because I saw Mosh Pit caught a shiny Gyarados in the wild. I caught a Manectric today, shiny in the wild. So I don't know. Double standards all over the place. Some of these can be, some of them can't. I wish they all could be shiny. That'd be more exciting, in my humble opinion. But if you're lucky, you might encounter the following: Pinsir or Cottony.
Oh, I was so lucky. I saw so many Pinsir.
Dude,
not that many Cottony.
Yo, I didn't see shit for Pinsir. Honestly, I saw very few. I saw probably more Scyther than Pinsir. But the Cottonies were decent. I spent some time in parks, and I guess we could shift over to the park spotlight, which was Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. both days. The frequency of Cottony spawning in parks, and now again, this is going to be things that are deemed parks in OpenStreetMap. Typically, they're represented by like dark green on the Pokemon Go map. Sometimes that's not always the case. You could have some things that are kind of coded as a park but don't look like a park. I don't know. A lot of weird shit, but when this first launched in APAC, like with the people from the future in New Zealand and Australia were like, yo, where are these Cottonies? Where are they at? We don't see shit. But by the time it got to the US, it seemed that the spawns kind of balanced out, which, again, sucks for our APAC friends. They always get the shaft. But it was definitely fixed by the time we got it. I don't think Niantic addressed that, right? Like, I don't think they said, like, hey, we noticed that Cottony has not been spawning as much as we wanted to, so we're going to ramp it up. But I don't think so. I do think the truth of the matter is that they adjusted it, though. They definitely adjusted it, because people were not catching shit for Cottony in parks on that first Saturday in Australia. And then, by the time it was here, it was like, oh, there's the Cottony. They're all over.
Yeah, because you were in... Where were you?
I was in Las Vegas.
You were in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I got to talk about that.
So hang on. So you were in Las Vegas. I was in Vermont, up at Jay's Peak, and I didn't really have time because I was at a wedding and spent time with family. I didn't go to any parks. There was no quote unquote parks near me. So I didn't have very much.
All
sightings.
of fucking Vermont is green, dude.
No, I
The
know.
whole state is green.
Yeah, but where I was staying was a hotel, so it didn't really work out for my benefit here. But there was a gym, and I was able to take it over multiple times, so it was nice. I left my Blissey in there.
Yes.
Just to represent,
Hell yeah.
When I got back, I think after I picked up my son, I kind of did a lap around my park, and there was a whole bunch that spawned.
Okay. They were there. I'm telling you, I don't
understand. It stunk that I couldn't spend more time, but...
Yeah, well, think about it. If you were in fucking Australia, you wouldn't have even had them. Then it would have been doubly bad. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I was in Las Vegas this past weekend for the Mint Collective trade show, which was a sports card NFT, I don't know, fucking rich person gathering that I was a vendor at, which, my ticket to the event was $700, and so I didn't pay for that shit. They gave it to me. So it's like I would have never been able to go if it wasn't for the company that I work for. I work for a sports card sports entertainment company. And it was really awesome because I got to meet some really cool people. Josh Luber from Fanatics and Zero Cool, who did the V-Friends limited drop. A lot of cool shit going on in the non-sports card world, kind of that's like adjacent to the sports card world. So you have this sub-brand of Fanatics. Fanatics bought Topps, who does baseball cards. They got the license for wrestling, for basketball, football, baseball. Like they're going to take over the world by 2025. But they released this subsidiary called Fanatics Collectibles. That's going to release all of their non-sports cards. And the first drop was this Gary V-Friends drop. And I know you're a huge Gary V person, so I don't know if you saw any of these cards, but...
I did, and they look nice.
All right. I love me some Gary V. He's a Jersey boy. I love him. I followed him for fucking years. I listen to all his shit, listen to podcasts of his all the time. These are not good looking cards. They're his fucking doodles. Like, I know that's the whole point. Like, but they're literally his like Sharpie drawings that he puts on Post-its and sells them as NFTs in card form. And it's like, oh, sad panda, or, I don't know, empathetic elephant. Like just these stupid little doodles with no artistic merit, but they're Gary V, so it's exciting. It's manufactured scarcity. They only made 1,000 of these boxes. They gave 200 away, 800 were for sale. And I only talk about this stuff because it blows my mind if any of this stuff were to end up coming to the Pokemon world. They do a direct-to-consumer model with blind Dutch auctions, meaning everyone can bid, and the bids then when the winners are actually selected, the nature of the blind Dutch auction kind of balances out the bids. Everyone pays the same price, so there's no like market inflation. Everyone paid $21.50 for these boxes, right? So, which is expensive, but this is a super limited, hoity-toity product. Immediately after the blind Dutch auction was completed, they were on eBay for $10,000, $15,000. One sold for $17,000 on eBay like the night of. So the demand for these things is just astronomical. So that's that. I am very excited because I'm a networker, right? So I was there rubbing elbows and kissing babies the whole time. I was not there at a booth. Like we literally went to this show just to fucking build relationships and network. So I'm hanging out with the crew from Zero Cool. Their next drop is a Jackass set. And Adam, if you know anything about me, I'm very passionate about Jackass. It's been a part of my life for many years, going back pre-Jackass to the Big Brother magazine and CKY and all that shit. It's all my world, my whole life. They're sending me a box of this Jackass product to break through my job, and I get to keep all the cards. It's going to be worth thousands.
Wow, that's awesome.
I am fucking hyped. One, I get to break the set, which looks amazing, and they have these ultra-limited on-card autos. Like I can get like a Steve-O autographed card, probably like signed with his wiener or something like that. Like I'm all in. The person told me, because we're going to be breaking it live on YouTube, they're like, just so you know, some of the cards have nudity. So be prepared to not show everything unless you want to get banned off YouTube or Instagram or wherever you're breaking it, because some of the shit is a little raunchy. I'm like, yo, I'm here for it. But if anyone was at the Mint Collective, they understand this show was crazy, and a lot of Pokemon presence there. Lots of Pokemon presence there. It was really, really cool to see the just kind of how Pokemon is breaking into the sports card market from an investing perspective. No mention of like competitive play anywhere. These are like the collectors and the investors. So completely a different
what's
side.
Competitive Pokemon?
Dude, every vendor I talk to, and I like to bullshit, so I'm like talking, I'm like, yeah, it's interesting that, typically in the Pokemon card market is driven by the competitive scene, and that's what drives prices up early when these cards are initially released. If it's a meta card for the game, that's what drives the price up, which is the absolute backwards thing compared to what they're used to, because you don't play player versus player with baseball cards. You know what I mean? Like, there's no connection there. So very, very, very interesting to see that whole thing. Oh, and if what's that dude's name? King Charizard? Gary, the King Charizard guy?
Yeah.
So he was there with his like automated grading company that he has now, that he's an owner in. And I saw him. I'm like, yo, I got to take a picture with this guy. Now, if you know us, we're friends with Frosted Caribou. That whole bullshit went down, so we're on Team Boo hardcore. So I take my picture with Gary, the King Pokemon. He pulls out a fucking Charizard 9.5 PSA to give me to like hold in the picture, which is so fucking tacky. And I had my buddy take the picture, and it was like 3, 2, 1, boom! I fucking farted right on him, bro. I crop dusted him. I was like, all right, I'm out. I'm done. I gave him the Charizard back and just walked away. Oh, it was so fucking good, dude. It was a classic. Oh, I got to call Caribou on that one. I got to let her know I did that shit. It was so funny. Anyway, that was Vegas, which was bananas. The gym scene out there is obviously insane. I stayed at the old Hard Rock Hotel, the new Virgin Hotel, which was baller. And the gyms there were rotating like every 20, 30 minutes they would roll over. So it was very, very fun, competitive gym scene out there with all the travelers and tourists and all that shit. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. All right, back to Lush Jungle. Yeah, back to reality. We also had raids that were, in my opinion, probably the weakest raid lineup in a long time.
The worst?
I don't know, man. I had very, very little interest. 1-star, Bellsprout, Tangela, Sawaddle, and Cottony. I did all Cottonies, and I didn't feel good about it, but those are the ones I did. 3-star had Butterfree, Vileplume, Parasect, Exeggutor. All can be shiny through evolution, not shiny in raids. It saps my motivation completely to do raids if it can't be shiny. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need another Butterfree.
Which is why I get sad when I have a free raid pass and I'm like, I have to waste this on a Parasect right now.
Well, if I'm in person, I don't care. But I ain't, I'm getting sent like Exeggutor raids of remote. I'm like, oh man, this hurts. I did a Butterfree and I was like, this doesn't feel good at all. 5-star raids, we had Tapu Lele. We did our raid guide battle party for that last week, and we had Mega Charizard Y in Mega Raids. We had a bunch of research encounters. Fomantis was in there, Cottony, Ferroseed. So there was some good research, but for me, this week was all about the Cottony hunt and getting through the special and timed research. I really, really, really enjoyed this event, and I probably did the least amount of raiding I've done in a long time. I don't know. I just wasn't attracted to the raids. Of course, I would do my remote Lele's and stuff like that. I did raid hour today, so I did a shit ton of Lele. But I don't know. I think the hunt for Cottony was really exciting. I think that the amount of Fomantis in the wild was like spot on. It wasn't like
it wasn't overwhelming.
Rare. Yeah,
and it wasn't super rare.
Yeah. Did you evolve one yet?
Nope.
What are you waiting for, Hundo?
Yeah. I did catch randomly right after our Zoom, or actually it was during the Zoom call. I just caught whatever was around me, and I went to bed. Like I got off the phone and just kind of went to bed. Woke up the next morning, I had 100% pick-a-peck.
Oh, I actually had a hundo this week too. I had a hundo Talonflame I caught.
Oh,
in the
that's
wild.
cool.
That was pretty cool. Yo, and I remember last episode I mentioned my Go Plus has been on like a shiny fucking tear. I caught a bunch of shinies with the Go Plus. Another one, I caught a fucking shiny Magikarp. Oh, wait, no, I caught 2 additional shinies. Hold on, I gotta pull up the game. 2 additional shinies with the Go Plus. I couldn't fucking believe it. I caught a Magikarp and a Lillipup, and that was my first Lillipup. So
Wow.
I was excited there. And the Manectric that I caught in the wild shiny, I don't even have a shiny Electric. So, like, it's funny. I, like, jumped the line. It was like, oh, shit, that's fucking shiny. And I saw the sparkles. I was like, dude, I was not expecting that. Not expecting that.
Yeah, the only
at all.
shiny I've caught was a shiny Hoot Hoot.
Yeah, that's a good one, though. All right. So what do you think of this event in totality? Like, was
I think, like you said, the raids are weak. I enjoyed the spawn pool. It was good.
Yeah,
I
like when they do timed research with a special research. So like when you're in the Today View, you're kind of all 3 panels have shit for you to work through. You know, your normal field research tasks. Then you have your special research tab.
Sometimes
and then
it's too
I like
much.
that. See, I like it.
But I like feeling like I'm completing stuff no matter what I'm doing.
Well, yeah, there are times where like you catch something and you see like the blue little progress bar and you're like, what am I even catching towards? Like, I don't even know what the, like.
Yeah.
I'm like,
it
oh.
comes on the left side. You're like, what?
Yeah. But no, I think the vibe from the community, we kind of like had a temperature check on Monday's Zoom call and everyone seemed to really like the event.
Yeah, I mean, the park thing, I didn't really gain any benefit, but I don't feel like I missed out because Cottony was still in the wild in general.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Nice. Yep. Yeah, I think it was the right amount. I feel bad for APAC, but I think it was the right amount. And this is probably what Niantic needs to continue doing to reward players that play outside, because this doesn't hurt players that play inside. It's just rewarding those that play outside. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I could have, if I was home, I could have went to the park and enjoyed the extra bonuses from being at the park.
Right. And I mean, if you were home, you're in your hotel or whatever, there's still a chance you can catch Cottony.
Exactly.
You're just not going to catch it as frequently as if you were in a park. So
yeah,
I
and
do
I'll say
like
I probably
this.
didn't play as much as I could.
You're at a fucking wedding. What are you going to do?
Exactly.
Yeah, I was at a work event. I played the entire time.
What do you mean? No, you're supposed to be working.
Dude, so I flew in Friday morning. I left Jersey Friday morning at 8 a.m. and got there, whatever the time zone difference, 1 in the afternoon, 2 in the afternoon. Went right to the show, did the whole show, hung out, wrapped, I think I walked 15,000 steps on Friday. I walked 26,000 steps on Saturday and 18,000 steps on Sunday. And this is all from my Pikmin Bloom statistics. So I was all over the place, and all through that, single incubator grind, baby. Fuck that. 1 egg at a time. I was not cashing in my my incubators on jack shit. I was like,
oh yeah, I leveled up. I leveled up to 46 today.
Oh, 40. I thought you just hit 45.
I did just hit 45. I don't even know what I was supposed to do.
Wow.
Oh, I think I was just waiting on the because I've had Landorus as my buddy.
Right.
I think I was waiting on the 45 candies with your buddy.
Oh, I thought it was the Team Rocket stuff you were locked on.
Nope, I got that already.
Nice. Adam's moving on up. I crossed my 200,000th catch. I crossed 265 million XP, and I'm about to get to 15,000 stops, I think. So, grinding. All right, well, we can move on from Lush Jungle. I hope everyone enjoyed the event. But now, we're in a vanilla time, Adam. I love it. I caught Blissies in the wild, dude. Phenomenal seeing Blissey in the wild.
Oh,
but
yeah?
we have 2 days of this, today and tomorrow. By the time you hear this, it'll be April 1st. The new event will be started. But here we go. We have a pun. April Fools 2022, like 2022. Ha ha ha. It's all about Ditto. So we have Ditto everywhere. Special research.
I called it.
You did call it. Well, I mean, it's like, is it an egg? Is it Ditto? It's Ditto. So this special research available to claim. This is the important part. Remember, special research does not expire. However, if you don't claim it during the window, it's gone. So you have to make sure you at least turn the game on between Friday, April 1st at 12 a.m., so midnight the whole day, to 11:59, and claim the special research. Otherwise, it's gone with the wind. And it says, Professor Willow has some new special research for trainers to help out with. At least, we think he does. Is that actually Professor Willow? I kind of enjoy the fact that this is like super fucking cheesy. Like, I don't know. I don't read, like, I feel so bad because I never listened to Professor Willow in game. So it's like, I don't know. I got to enjoy the cheese out here because I'm not going to enjoy it during the game. But it says, are you actually one of his trusted trainers? We can't tell what it is. What isn't Ditto? So Ditto change up. Now, this is what's cool. In the past, when they featured Ditto or a new season, they would like add a couple Pokemon to the Ditto pool. You know, we have always had like our Zubats, our, the usual shit that could be Ditto. But what we have here is a full rotation. And this is only going to be for this one day. So anything that could be a Ditto, just throw it out the window. And this is your new target Ditto list. Ekans, Ghastly, Natu, Surskit, Finneon, Dwebble, and Swirlix. Now, Shiny Ditto is available. So, if you have the opportunity to grind, this is the fucking day to do it because Shiny Ditto is elusive. And this is a really cool thing. But again, you got to do it. You have to at least claim it just on the day. There's going to be additional Pokemon, Ditto stickers. And did you see the stickers?
Oh, I saw the stickers.
Oh my,
so cool.
Oh, quite possibly the best Ditto stickers they've ever released. They have like the logos of the teams, like Moltres, Articuno, Zapdos, and it's Ditto-fied. It's phenomenal. Just very, 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 very well
I had
done.
to take a double look at this, and I was pleasantly surprised.
And oddly enough, I was watching Detective Pikachu last night because I fucking love that movie. And I was like, so weird how they did Ditto in that movie, like transforming into humans. They made it like an experiment. And I was like, yo, Ditto really is a fucking weird Pokemon. But I'm excited. I'm going after the shiny. I will definitely be putting the nose to the grindstone here because I want that shiny really, really fucking bad. So April Fools, you hoping that the sprites come back? We'll have to see if that'll be the case, but you know.
I mean, I hope so, but I'm not going to get my hopes up.
You hope so, but not hopes up. Oh shit. All right, let's talk about Mudkip Community Day Classic, and then we'll take a break. We'll talk about.
All right, we talked about it.
Why?
I mean, what is there to talk about? We already had a Mudkip Community Day.
All right, Community Day Classic, Memories of Mudkip, Sunday, April 10th, 2 to 5 p.m. Again, shortened window, 3 hours, the second half of the day, 2 to 5. Still very, very, very contentious topic among the community. A lot of people thinking that, this is like a dunce move to cut down on Community Day hours. Now, this being a Community Day Classic, we saw the 3-hour Bulbasaur Community Day Classic, which I thought, in my opinion, was wildly successful because I saw so many people out and about playing, which is exactly what Niantic is trying to do. I don't mind the time. And again, remember we talked about this last week. Even if that means that I personally will play less, I understand that this is for the greater good. So I'll be a little bit of a martyr there and take one for the team. But Swampert will learn Hydro Cannon. Hydro Cannon is the shit. Swampert is really good in all 3 leagues. So if you're a PvPer, this is really good. There will be a special research story for a buck. It's called... What is it called? Did they not name it? Oh, dude, they didn't give it a catchy fucking name. It's just called Community Day Special Research Story Mudkip Community Day Classic.
Oh,
that's the fucking dude. That's the name. Community Day Special Research
They were
Story
under a time
Mudkip
crunch.
Community.
They couldn't come up
what
with
the
one.
like? Come on, what you know about my Mudkips? They could have named it anything, but they didn't. Stay tuned when the tickets go on sale.
Listen, I think the ticket should be half price. I mean, it's half the community day like we normally get.
Oh,
I want a 50-cent.
You better stop giving the community ideas. There's a guy
that's what I like to do.
He's got like a bale of hay on a stick, and he's like got flint and stone trying to light it right now. He's like, yeah, fucking 50 cents. He's like, I'm not paying $1.
Listen, I mean, think about it. You're paying $1 for the other things, and then let's shrink it and. You're gonna have to fight.
Full disclosure: we get our shit for free from Niantic. Anyway,
full disclosure. My mom was asking me because we were at the hotel together, and my mom's like, "Hey, can you help me to complete some of my tasks?" She has so many community day things that she has purchased, but she's like, can't catch Rosalias. She's trying to catch Eevees. She's trying to catch all these Pokemon. She still needs to catch Weedle and Caterpies the Pokemon.
That's the fun. That's the fun of special research, though.
I know. But these are all from community days, and it's like my mom, which I'm only guessing, could only play for a limited time. So, I mean, I know I personally struggled with Rosalia for so long, but I was like, Mom, it's 1:00 in the morning. And an Eevee just spawned, and you need one more to complete the task. Please wake up and catch it.
All right. So I got to say, I love Grandma Tuttle because she's our only non-patron that's in the Discord, which is hilarious. And it's like anytime Adam posts anything like, oh, shucks, like Mom will come in and be like, Adam, are you okay? I'm like, oh, this is so cute.
I'm like, Mom, it's okay. I'm responding to what was said above. I love you, Mom.
I know. And then everyone's just like, oh, we love you. But event bonuses, we have Triple Catch XP. Yo, XP has been on the docket a lot lately. 3-hour incense
not
and
on
lures.
the docket for me.
You need fucking XP for level 47?
I have no idea.
Well, take a look. Are you capped? You got to be capped because your XP isn't that high. You're going to be gated by XP.
Are you calling me out right now?
You're going to end up being gated by XP. Most people on the road to 50, they get gated by XP.
Level 47 requirements, XP, 18 million or whatever that is.
So
I
you
have
need
37.
Oh, so you're good on XP.
Yes, I'm good on XP.
Oh,
as
shit.
of right this second.
Oh, shit.
I need to win 30 raids using a team of all unique species.
Easy.
I need to win a 3-star raid using only Pokemon with 15 CP or less.
Easy. Just go in with a big party.
Yep. And then power up 3 Pokemon to their max CP.
Oh, yeah. You know,
that's going to be a toughie. Especially because I never have Stardust because I'm always powering random stuff up.
Yeah. So this is the way to do that. Pro tip, if anyone's on that level 47 task, it's you could have someone else power up a Pokemon almost to level 50 and then just trade it to you. You finish the job and you get the credit. So like if you have a buddy who has like for whatever reason, 500 fucking Caterpie XL candy, just have him fucking power one up to level 49 and a half, trade it to you, and then you give it the last bit of candy XL and boom, you get the credit. I did that shit. with people. Like I would power up Pokemon halfway that I had excessive candy for, and they would do the same on Pokemon that I was short on candy, and then we would trade them, and then we meet each other halfway, and it worked out. Let's see. This is something a little bit different. There's going to be an event bundle, but it's not 1,280 Pokecoins. It's 850 Pokecoins, 15 Ultra Balls, 15 Pineapple. Hard stop. This is bullshit.
It is. They give you 30 Ultra Balls during Community Day for free.
Why?
And then Pineapple Berries? Are you serious? I just spin a couple stops or open a couple gifts and I get those. It
gets weirder. You get an Elite Fast TM, right? Mudkip or Swampert learns a charge move. Like what? Why would they not give you a charge TM? It's like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. And the remote raid pass. Okay, so yeah, it's not 1,280, but 2 of the items are complete bullshit and one's not relevant. So,
but wait, there's
odd.
more. A bundle containing 30 Ultra Balls will be available in the shop at no cost. So why am I paying for 15 Ultra Balls? Why?
Dude, I'll never understand it. I'll never understand why they do this.
The world may never know.
The world will never know because they'll never say, because it makes zero sense. It makes absolutely zero sense.
They're like, statistically, my math works out. This is what's needed.
5% of trainers use Elite Fast Charge TMs.
1% uses the 15 Ultra Balls.
Oh, shit. Yo, I'm telling you, man, I'm a sucker because I've, like, upgraded my bag and storage and all that shit to the max, and it's like, there's no need for me to have a base of 2,000 Pokeballs, but I do. It's like, I was playing it at the convention, this weekend at the trade show in the convention center of the MGM Grand. There was one stop, and I was catching Pokemon the whole fucking weekend and barely picking up new Pokeballs. And I left the weekend with still over 2,000 Pokeballs. I was like, God damn, I got too many. Pointless.
Yeah, I just deleted Pokeballs, so I'm at 2,000 now.
Jeez, I'm in the same boat. But all right, Adam, let's take a break. We're going to come back. We've got the big fucking news for GoFest. Now, this isn't complete info, but we have enough to get our whistles wet a little bit. So I'm excited to talk about it, and then we'll look to PokéBattler for a raid guide and battle party for Tapu Bulu. What do you think?
That sounds like a most excellent plan. Let's do that. Let's take a break.
Let's do it. We'll be back right after this. And we're back. All right, we're back from our break. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. I had some Pellegrino because I'm bougie.
I'm drinking these Buzz Balls chillers.
What the fuck is a Buzz Ball?
It's a sour apple chiller. It's like 15% alcohol.
Are you drinking wine coolers like Bartles and James?
No, it's this little tiny green ball filled with sour apple liquor.
Is it carbonated?
No.
It's weird.
But it's like in the shape. It's got like a can top, but it's a round ball.
Interesting. It's like a grenade. Like a little grenade? That's kind of cool.
I'll send you a picture of it.
Yes, please do. But we do have a little bit of housekeeping to get through before the ass of the show. This podcast is powered by Patreon, and you can check ours out over at patreon.com/Pokemon Professor, where you can support this show for as little as $1 a month. That $1 will get you access to our patron exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with fantastic people. And all patrons are eligible to participate in our monthly Pigo and TCGO prize tournaments. Registration is in the Discord. We hope to see you there. Camo McG just won our Obsidian Cup Sylph Arena tournament. So congrats to Camo. $50 heading his way. Woo. Yep, you can't argue with money. And a huge thank you to our gym leaders, Absolutely Ryan, Andrew, Grant, Jamal, JD Mojo Jojo, Magikarp Diem, Sue, Tish, TN Comics Wiz, and Big Za Minus. Also want to give a huge shout out to some new patrons that came in this week. Thank you so incredibly much. Our new patrons' names are Karakan and Malcolm. Oh, and also we had Christian and Ben upgraded from a monthly subscription to a yearly subscription. So thank you so much. That really helps us and helps us cash out on your generosity sooner. And that helps us hugely. Huge. It's huge. It's huge. Oh, and special thanks to our executive producer, Paul Bott. Yo, Paul is the fucking man. He's been hooking us up in the executive producer tier for like fucking 2.5 years now. Rock solid. Paul, thank you so incredibly much. We really appreciate your support. And make sure you check out PokemonProfessor.com for links to everywhere you can connect with us, grab some merch, leave us reviews, and listen to all our shows. We've got our TCG show, Special Conditions, our anime show, Gotta Watch 'Em All, and the absolutely stellar, fucking blowing up beyond all recognition Way Spotters Wayfarer podcast, which has been amazing to listen to, mainly because I don't have to edit it. It's so good, and I learned so freaking much from it every single week. Highly recommend. Highly recommend wayspotters.com. All right, Adam, we got to talk about GoFest. This is
Did
big.
you say GoFest?
Bro, it's happening.
It's BroFest.
It's BroFest 2022. Save the date, and IRL stuff happening as well. This is really exciting. All right, I'll read it right from the release. It says, mark your calendars. This year's Pokemon Go Fest will be a 2-day global event on Saturday, June 4th, 2022, and Sunday, June 5th, 2022, with a bonus finale event on Saturday, August 27th, 2022. Very interesting. Very interesting.
There's more.
Well, this is where things get interesting. But before we even get there, what could this mean with a 2-day global event? Is it like the 27th is going to be some kind of global challenge? Like we unlock something over the weekend and they're already giving us the date? You know what I mean? Like, you know how they usually will have like a global challenge and then we get the reward, the payoff later?
I don't know. I'm thinking it might be something like an end of summer celebration.
I don't know what it could be. I don't know how they could tie it to.
Looks like.
Yeah, but it's still tied to GoFest.
Yeah, but that's where everybody goes goes back to school and stuff. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, check this out. This is where it gets better. There's more. We're thrilled to announce that this summer will also feature in-person Pokemon Go Fest events in the following locations. Yo, IRL is back. Friday, June 1st to Sunday, July 3rd in Berlin, Germany. Friday, July 22nd to July 24th, Seattle, Washington. Yo, get your fucking grunge on. And Friday, August 5th to Sunday, August 7th, Sapporo, Japan. So we have Germany, United States, and Japan. Big time. I am so fucking ready for Seattle. It's fucking on, dude. I'm really excited. You know, they've done these countries before. We had Dortmund, we had Chicago, we had Yokohama. So now they're just switching up the cities, which I think is really cool. It rains a lot in Seattle. We're gonna get rained on. We're gonna get rained on.
That's where Josh lives.
It is where Josh Brown lives, the original host of Special Conditions. We're definitely hooking it. Well, he doesn't live in Seattle, right? He lives in Vancouver, Washington, which is right over there, right?
Yes, but he's close.
So he's close. So I'm super excited to hook up with him and Val. I know that they'll be coming out to GoFest, so it's on like fucking Donkey Kong. And this isn't being announced just yet, so we can't even tell our community yet. But we already have big plans.
Erase that text.
We got big plans for our 20-bedroom Airbnb. Yo, we're going crazy this year, dude. It's gonna be absolutely fucking bananas. And another little side announcement. I'm really excited about this. We now have our own Sylph Road Traveler badge. So if you see me out at any live event or any GoFest, we do a Sylph Arena handshake. You can get a special Lured Up badge for your Traveler's card. And I thought that was really, really, really cool. I'm really excited for that, actually. Okay.
I gotta get a special conditions one.
You can do that. We have the hookup. I can send you the person's information.
Okay.
Make that happen. That'd be cool. So GoFest is back. I love the fact that they're doing a global event and IRL events, but what I really like about it is they're not at the same time. So people that do get to travel to the IRL events can also enjoy the global event. And there doesn't have to be any static worrying about servers fucking melting or anything like that because they're completely different times. And it's over like 3 months. June, you've got the global events. July to the beginning of August, you have the IRL events, and then you have your follow-up event at the end of August. So very, very cool. Yo, super, super excited for this. I mean, we get to have another Mareep up. We get to have another Mareep up. I'm so fucking gassed. I cannot wait. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Oh man, Salt and Gnar. This makes me think of them. They're the originators of the Mareep up back in 2017.
Maybe they can come out. Maybe they'll come out.
Yo, they should come out. We should host them, man. Yo, Salt, Gnar, if you guys can make it to Seattle, I'll let you spoon me in the Airbnb. So I'll be the middle spoon.
You'll be the cream filling between the Oreo.
Oh, sorry, that was really gross. Oh, just thinking of like the twin action too. Like, I don't know which side is the top or the bottom. They're the same. It's so fucking gross. But yeah, GoFest is so good. Oh god, I'm gonna text Nar that right now. All right, and then finally, let's talk a little Tapu Bulu. But you know what it is.
It's Battle Party.
Ooh, ooh, Battle Party. Ooh, ooh. All right, we got a Tapu Bulu.
Tapu
Raid Guide
Bulu
Battle Party. This is coming from PokéBattler.com. Make sure you check out that site. This is what we use to pretty much build all of our raid guide and battle parties. I love how they scrape data and make it work in our advantage. So, Tapu Bulu is a very unique Pokemon. It is a grass fairy type, which means that it's double weak to poison. So you know what that means? Use fucking poison.
You should only
Pokemon.
bring poison.
Really, you should. It's weak to flying, steel, fire, and ice also, but double weak to poison. Comes in at 49,035 CP. It's got a shitty stamina stat, which means you can duo this, which is phenomenal. So if you've got level 40 plus counters, you build them out right, you stagger your megas, you have a friend bonus, shouldn't be a problem to duo. Perfect catch at level 20, 1953. And level 25, it's boosted in sunny or cloudy weather. Your CP is 2442. So 1953, 2442. Here's the interesting thing. No data has been pulled yet, or at least published, on its movesets. So when you go to PokéBattler, they usually rank the movesets, and that can kind of alter the counters that are selected. Right now, the only movesets that are in there are normal type attacks. I think it's like pound and body slam or something. So it's a very generic thing. So, there might be other counters that will have some relevance when the other movesets come in, just based on resistance. But as of right now, we're just going off of damage. And here we go. Our megas. Clearly, Mega Gengar, Mega Beedrill, because they're going to be boosting poison. This is the way to go. Now, normally, if you're coordinating a duo, I would say stagger your megas, right? Put one in slot 2, the other person puts it in, the slot 1, the other person puts it in slot 3, whatever. But now, because you can spec your Beedrill with Poison Jab and Sludge Bomb, that with poison moves, you both lead with megas, so your Mega Gengar is going to boost your Beedrill's attacks, and the Beedrill will boost the Mega Gengar's attacks. Yo, that's serious fucking damage, especially if you have best friend bonus. So definitely bring Poison Mega, Gengar, or Beedrill. They also put Charizard Y on the list as a good Mega. Sort of. I mean, it is weak to fire, so you could bring a Fire Spin, Blast Burn Charizard. I don't see people bringing fire Pokemon to this at all. So while it does have its own merit, you're not going to be able to really share the benefit of your Mega Boost, because I don't see a lot of fire Pokemon here at all. Just go poison. Shadows, we have Shadow Victory Bell, Shadow Vileplume, Shadow Muck, Skunk Tank. Of course, Metagross is down there just simply because it's a DPS monster and it is weak to steel. But again, stick to poison. Acid Sludge Bomb are pretty much the moveset here for Victory Bell and Vileplume. Muck has Poison Jab, Gunk Shot. I actually really like the animation on Gunk Shot. That's always cool. And then your standard Pokemon, you've got Adam's favorite, Roserade, with Poison Jab and Sludge Bomb. Regular Gengar, Toxicroak that's spec'd for poison. Regular Victory Bell. And I put a spice one in here because I'm going to use it. Scolipede with Poison Jab and Sludge Bomb. You don't really ever have an opportunity to use other poison attackers. I'll take it, right? I was very, scratching my head, not seeing, Nidoqueen here, right? Because didn't Nidoqueen just get, a little bit of a buff with the acid spray move? I was surprised it didn't make the list. Where... Let me scroll down. Let me see where...
Well, it is on the list. It's just right down at the bottom.
That's what I'm saying. All right, so Shadow Nidoking is 19th on the list. Where's regular Nidoking? Shadow Nidoqueen 27. Oh, damn, it's not even on the first page. So, yeah, it's it's crazy to think that there's, regular Victory Bell is going to outperform it. Interesting. Very, very interesting. But I pretty much put together a party as if I was going to duo this. I'm bringing my level 50 Hundo Best Buddy Mega Gengar. Fuck yeah. I will put in the second slot, I have a level 45 Hundo Victory Bell. Next, I have a Shadow Vileplume. I'm a little wishy-washy on this because I have not invested into this yet. I don't know if I will because it's literally like 400 fucking CP. This would be a very expensive play. It'll be a very expensive play. Like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do it right now. I'm just going to take it to level 40. Let's do it. Let's do it right now in real time.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Why? I've got the
different.
Why?
Don't waste it unless it's 100%. Don't do anything.
I'll tell you what the IVs are 913.5.
No, don't do it, please.
Hold on, how much would it cost? If I were to bring it to level 40, it would cost 351 candies. Oh my goodness. 302,000 Stardust.
Don't do it. Don't you do it.
I'll do it on the Zoom call. I'll save it for the Zoom call. Whoa, that's an expensive fucking proposition. I don't know if I could. I've got 14 million Stardust. What the fuck do I care? I don't know. I mean, honestly, I could bring it to level 50, but I'll really feel shitty. But all right, so Shadow Vileplume's on the bubble. I don't know if I'm going to bring that. But I'll also bring Roserade, my regular Gengar, and the Scolipede, just so I could be a little spicy. But I think the real magic here is going to be people that bring Megas, just boosting the poison moves, because the amount of bonuses, especially if you're best friends or, all that stuff is just going to be fucking massive. You're going to be able to shred this thing if you plan it out right. Mega Gengar, Victory Bell, Shadow Vileplume, Roserade, Gengar, Scolipede. There you go. Adam, what do you got?
I'm bringing my Mega Beedrill, 100%. These are all 100%. I'm bringing Venomoth, Toxicroak, Swalot, Venusaur, and Nidoqueen.
Okay. Is your Toxicroak Spect poison?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, there you
I
go.
don't use it for anything else.
Okay, there you go. No, I think that you've got solid diversity. I mean, you can't go wrong with Venusaur. Most people have them powered up. I didn't see it on PokéBattler's list, but again, if you're not going for the duo, it doesn't fucking matter. 3-4 people, this will be like a walk in the park. No cottonies, but it'll be a walk in the park. Just because this thing has got shitty HP. But I don't know. I think this is fun. I think that anytime you have a chance to use spicy picks like Scolipede, it's pretty cool. Shadow Drapion is also on the list. I was thinking about that, but again, another really expensive investment for me. But there are some spice picks on here. You could use fucking Shadow Apex Shadow Ho-Oh. You could use regular Shadow Ho-Oh Hidden Power with Poison Hidden Power. That's kind of fun. That's pretty spicy. But Shadow Nidoking, Nidoqueen are on there, Shadow Beedrill. So check out PokéBattler.com. Let us know what you're going to use. Build your party and app. Take a screenshot. Tag us on Twitter at PokéProfNet. Let us know what your battle party whoop will be for Tapu Bulu. Adam, I think we did it, but I do want to talk about one final thing. So something very interesting happened on Twitter. Right? People have been all bitter. People have been, just angry. Go figure. But JRE Seawolf, I know this dude. We hung out at Safari Zone Philly. I've butt heads with him a bit on Twitter over the past couple of weeks. He had tagged Michael, the head of, used to be the head of product. Now he's the head of live events for Pigo. Tagged him on Twitter. Kind of like, just calling him out on some stuff. And Michael responded going, hey, let's set up a call. And I was like, oh shit. Right. Adam and I have talked to Michael a bunch of times through the task force and through all our meetings and all that stuff. But this is like the first time that they've ever responded to the community and said, all right, we'll talk. And I thought this was really cool. So Jerry Seawolf put out a very, very detailed, summary of their chat on Pokemon Go Hub. I'll link to it in the description. It's a great read. It's what I like about it is Seawolf sticks to his guns and Michael sticks to his guns. And it seems like they got through it pretty fairly, but they both held their positions really strong of JRE saying like, hey, I don't necessarily agree with these decisions. And Michael saying, I understand, but this is what we're doing. You know what I mean? Like, so it was really cool to see and hear the feedback. And you know, Michael had said to him, like, go ahead and post this, don't post this, you know, whatever. So we got a really, really well thought and really, really well written summary from Jerry. So I don't know, Adam, if you had a chance to read it, but it's all stuff that we've already known that we couldn't really talk about because of NDA. So it was cool
I did not
that
get a chance to read it.
Okay, read it. It's definitely worth the read. It's long as fuck, but it's worth the read. But I think it's really cool that he communicated directly with a community member. That's super important. It shows street cred. It shows willingness to be a part of the community and care. And the fact that a lot of the stuff that was released and he was, gave the permission to disclose was stuff that we've held behind closed doors before. So I was like, fuck it. I don't care how the information gets out, whether it's in, someone in the creator group or someone in the community. So it's like, fuck it. More information is better for the community any way you look at it.
Yes,
so,
I agree.
Yeah. So I'm all for it. And I just thought this was phenomenal. And I think that Niantic really, really, really needs to do this more often. This is similar to what you see in the Wayfarer community on the Wayfarer forums, right? There's direct communication with people on the Niantic team. And this was the first time we really saw that here without it being like people harassing Niantic employees. This is actual scheduled time to call with topics. And it was really, really good. So definitely recommend reading it. Shout to JRE Seawolf for making that happen and keeping it professional, but while sticking to his guns. And like I said, I don't care what people think, right? Like I'll let anyone think whatever the fuck they want. Just don't be a dick. So it's like if he's, able to hold a conversation and not be a dick, phenomenal. I'm all for it.
Yeah.
But that being said, Adam, I believe that's a show.
That is, in fact, a show.
Phenomenal. I'm very excited for GoFest. I'm very excited for Mudkip, man. I'm very excited for Mudkip. And it's like, even though XP doesn't matter.
This Ditto event.
Yeah. Ditto is going to be great. But again, 1 day event. So it'll be short and sweet, which probably means that maybe tomorrow we'll get another announcement, right? Because we're going to have the all hands rocket retreat event. That's the Team Rocket event that starts on Sunday the 3rd. So I'd imagine that info will either come tomorrow or maybe even on Friday, April 1st. But the 3rd through the 7th is this rocket event. So increased Team Go Rocket activity. Maybe Giovanni comes back. I don't know. I hope so. But we are going to have another rocket event. So, this could mean another opportunity to TM frustration, but we don't know yet. We don't know that yet. That's unconfirmed.
Your favorite thing.
Yo, I like it just because I get to clear my inventory of fucking charge TMs because I have so many. It's like I hate deleting them. I'd rather just use them on shadows because I keep the living shadow deck. So it's like I just search on @frustration and fucking use every single charge TM I have on whatever I can. But just to give a little preview for the rest of the month, like I said, All Hands Rocket Retreat the 3rd through the 7th. We spring into spring, Tuesday, April 12th through the 18th. The 23rd, we have Stuffle Community Day. Then we have Sustainability Week from the 20th to the 25th. So plenty to do this month. Really, really excited. I think this is going to be a really nice thing going forward. Oh, also we have Catch Cup going on right now. A lot of people, it's interesting. I think with Catch Cup, you have the casual players loving this, right? It's because it really levels the playing field. And then you have your experienced players who are like, I really don't want to spend all the Stardust on this temporary cup on Pokemon that are only eligible from being caught during the window. So you're going to be investing in Pokemon that are probably less than ideal from an IV perspective. And for the PvP community, it's like, yeah, if it's not ideal IVs, it might as well be, bullshit, so it's been interesting to watch this. A lot of people are like, I don't want to invest it, and then they do it anyway, and then they run out of Stardust, and it's fun. But Catch Cup is going on right now. Let us know if you're taking part in that. How you doing with PvP, man? Last season, you were like, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, I know. Well, right now I'm ranked 13.
Okay, all right. So you're not in the dust.
Yeah. And then for the today view thing, the battle pass or whatever that ends in 63 days.
Yep.
I'm on the win 32 trainer battles, and I'm at 18.
Nice. And do you think you'll be able to get rank 20 before May 31st?
If I try.
You can do it. Adam can do it. Yo, I'll tell you what. I even like 1 out of every 10 matches I win in Ultra League. So if Ultra League is active, I'm fucked. Master League is my jam. And I invested some Candy XL into my top Master League Pokemon, so I kind of kissed Master League Classic goodbye. Powered up my Kyogre a little bit. I got my level 50 Dragonite I've been using, so it's been fun. But yeah, I'll probably hit rank 20. I'm not there yet because I haven't been putting pressure on myself. I've got time, but let us know how it's going for you. Are you using this battle pass as motivation to do battles? I know I am, because if this battle pass thingy wasn't a thing,
it was at first. It was at first for me.
And it died out,
and now I'm like so far like I just keep losing. So I'm just like.
Terry Wolf posted. I think he's on like the win 256 battles portion of it. He's like, gosh. Oh my god. Oh shit. I don't know. I love it though, man. I think it's a phenomenal way to motivate the community and keep PvP driving forward. But Adam, that is a show. Thank you to everyone who checked us out. You could learn everything about all the stuff that we're doing at PokemonProfessor.com. Check out LuredUp.com for everything we have going on with the show, and to listen back to our older episodes. You can go back and listen to episode 1 and hear Salt and Gnar in 2016 or 2017, whenever the fuck we started the show. And you can email us, info@luredup.com. Oh, we didn't read Atari Alex's email. I gotta read this. Or
I know you said you would.
I know. I said I would. Dude, I almost forgot again. Alex, I got you. And it's a funny one. Hold on. Let me pull it up. I gotta pull it up. All right, I got Atari Alex's email here. It says, "Dear Ken and Adam, this is about the Johto tour." So this was. It only took us a whole month to read your email, Alex. Said, I just wanted to write in and give my 2 cents on Johto Tour. While I enjoyed the event overall, it definitely felt like a step down from Kanto Tour. Part of it was because of events outside of Niantic's control. I had some family obligations, so I didn't get to play as much as I would have liked. The weather was also miserable. It was 40 degrees and cloudy and raining, which made grinding a pretty enjoyable experience. It sucks, but I can't blame anyone for that. This was an element of chaos to this year's tour that didn't really feel last year, though. I felt overwhelmed trying to juggle catching, spinning, raiding, rocket battles, gym leader battles, and redeeming research rewards. I don't know if I'm the only one that had that problem, but as a completionist trying to engage with everything the game had to offer in such a short time frame, it was a lot. Yo, Alex, you're not alone. It's definitely... Adam was just saying that even having a timed research and a special research for Lush Jungle was too much.
Yeah.
Let alone 30 fucking timed researches. Remember that shit? It was like all the different habitats had their own research.
Oh that my gosh, that was yeah.
But he said he goes on and he says, like I said, I had fun and I don't regret that I bought the ticket, especially because I'm one of the lucky ones who caught a wild shiny Suicune. Yo, what? Damn.
That's
but I hope,
insane.
Yeah, but I hope they learn some lessons for next year's inevitable Hoenn tour. So Alex, you're definitely right. It was a lot. I'm glad we got through your email. Look, they need to continue to fill out the calendar. We know Hoenn tour will be here. Now, I guess we'll always see a global element of Go Tour, of Go Fest, right? So we'll have a 2-day Go Fest event. We'll have a Go Tour event. We got all our global Safari Zone events. We've got all our community days and community day classics. Yo, Pigo IRL events are fucking back. Let's fucking go. That's all I'm saying. Everyone get out there. Hashtag meet you out there. Get the fuck outside. Do it safe. Just don't be stupid. But that being said, thank you again. 732-835-8639. You can leave us a voicemail, text, video, picture, whatever. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. And again, shout out to Salt and Gnar from Pokemon Go Radio. We'll be thinking about you guys. Can't wait to hear your next project. We'll definitely tune in. But Adam, is that it?
That's it.
All right, now I can say it. Keep training trainers. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next week.
Good night, everyone.
Or good night.